MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Vince Velasquez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. The throw into second, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. 1-0 the count. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
It is Curtis Granderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That is fifth. The catcher.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Popped up. Segura is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Dan Straley gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That is third. The right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Batter-pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
All even now, 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Away the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he popped him up. Guerrero sprinting after it. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it.
And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 7.
Into the box
right
now,
fielder,
Gabby Guerrero.
number
He begins
65.
playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now. Magneuris Sierra pops this one up. Segura moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Dan.
Digging in now, Dan Straley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
The third baseman, Maikel Franco.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sierra comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 8.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Guerrero back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. To short. Rojas is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Herrera, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Into the box,
Anderson.
Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. In there, strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west. Not the case anymore.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down 1-0. Gene Segura standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Segura, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So one gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the fighting Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Throwing to second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Anderson is right there, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
The third baseman,
digging in, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Scott Kingery is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Magneuris Sierra. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And he's safe.
The batter number.
So stepping in, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Popped him up. Hoskins is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
On the ground is short. This could be two. And there are two away now.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Segura onto the grass. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. So here now's the pitcher. Vince Velasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner towards second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And he is in there.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Harper.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. A tag for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And he'll go to second here. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AV.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Hit in the air out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 65.
Coming to the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He went down on strikes last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On a line, that's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. All tied at 1-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Granderson is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Nick Williams. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. Castro has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
JT Riddle.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Liner in there for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
From the stretch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Herrera's there. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Pitch is popped up, and Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
The batter,
Stepping
4.
in, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Kingery.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Skied into very shallow right. Guerrero in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Cesar Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here's the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
1-1, here it is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied 1 apiece. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Curtis Granderson. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7.
The 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Alfaro, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Adam Conley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 61.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence in the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. First offering on its way. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is now batting. Gabby Guerrero. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching.
Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The pitcher, number 61.
John Birdie will get the call. The pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 55, John Birdie.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Score remains deadlocked at 1. J-Ron Guerrero enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
J-Ron Guerrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to the right. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The catcher.
Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Now the 1-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Andrew McCutcheon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Realmuto is digging for home. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Phillies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Sir Anthony Dominguez.